Good day everyone. Today we will discuss about foundation of the principles of business ethics. First, classical philosophies and belief systems. Some basic concepts of the classical philosophies of Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle are summarized in this chapter. The lives and the belief systems of the few truth seekers, Saint Augustine, Buddha, Confucius, and Muhammad, are also synthesized to enhance understanding of the ethical principles. Socrates is viewed by many as the founding figure of Western philosophy. His passion for definition and hair-splitting questions inspired the advancement of formal logic and systematic ethics. From the time of Aristotle through the Renaissance and into the modern era. Plato was a Greek philosopher whose family was one of the most distinguished in Athens. Plato's The Republic is a treatise on idealism, which postulates that the world that we live in is not the real world. Plato's philosophies and their contribution to ethical studies include the composition of the state, which is built on the following. Aristotle was sent to Athens to study in Plato's academy when he was 17, and he stayed there as a pupil and teacher for 20 years. The treatises of Aristotle have contributed to the study of ethics, as exemplified in his postulates in The Good Citizen and The Good Man. Evidences of these treatises may be shown in the Bill of Duties detailed in the 1987 Philippine Constitution. The offices and honors of the state may be seen in the duties and rights enumerated in the Article 4 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution. Cain and Abel were cited by Saint Augustine as the first parents of the human race. Cain was the firstborn and he belonged to the city of man, while Abel, who came after him, fit to the city of God. Those who seek earthly advantages attain only those things that are supportive for mortal life. In St. Augustine's City of God, the earthly and supranational cities are described. In the earthly city, peace is attained for the sake of material goods, and war is taken up in order to attain this peace. In the godly city, there is order and tranquility, and the citizens, while on their pilgrimage in the earthly city, are not diverted from God. In the book The Life of Buddha and Its Lessons, a group of volunteers translated doctrines from Buddha's life, summarizing value systems for business and personal transactions. The word Islam is an Arabic word which literally means submission to God, and Muslims are those who willfully submit to and actively obey God, living in accordance with His message. Sayings credited to Confucius, which are attributed through writings of his disciples, are included in the study of ethics. A selected collection of Confucian sayings help the readers in the study of ethical principles, in their life choices and value systems. Let's move to the Filipino value system. It is necessary for a business practitioner and student to examine the Filipino value system to evaluate its difference and/or agreement with ethical principles, classical philosophies, belief systems, and local culture. The visit of Pope Francis to the Philippines in 2015, coming closely at the heels of natural and man-made disasters, attests to the strong personal faith of Filipinos. Admirable faith may deteriorate into fatalism or the bahala na ang Diyos mentality. Respect for authority in the Philippines is founded on the explicit honor paid to elder members of the family, and often to anyone in a position of power. Unity exists in the Philippines. The personal alliance systems arise from the real and ritual bonds, sponsors, friends, and market partners. Ritual kinship is primary method of extending the group from which one can expect help in the ways for favors such as jobs, loans, or just simple gifts on special occasions. Under the concept of utang na loob, it is expected that the debtor will attempt repayment. Suki relationships may develop between two people who agree to become regular customers and supplier. The Family Income and Expenditure Survey is a nationwide survey of households done every 3 years by the NSO in the Philippines. That's it for Foundation of the Principles of Business Ethics. Join me again in our next discussion. Bye-bye!